beep boop, beep beep boop bop bop. Oh shit, who's that in the floorboards? It's Nathan Longs. Oh, what are you doing in my DMs that are also the floorboards? Oh, let's collab. Oh my god, let's do it. Let's freaking do it. Oh no, and then things happen and then time goes by. But now we're here. Yeah, woo.
We're excellent.
Just abandon ship. We
I'm
gotta
digging
start
the
over.
hole.
Delete the art. Delete the video.
Delete the video.
Hello everybody! If you have not guessed by the title of this video, I'm guessing that it says that this is a collab with Nathan Longs. I'm pointing at Nathan Longs in the camera. Hello.
That's me. Hi, I'm Nathan Longs from the Nathan Longs YouTube channel on Rebeckeronie's channel. Thanks for having me.
Yeah! I'm glad that we finally got around to doing this. So today we are we drew each other's Drawtectives OCs. Would you like to read our descriptions of our characters?
Oh,
what we
of course
did,
I would.
And how we are doing this.
Okay, so we're gonna finally do the reaction. And at this point in time, neither of us have seen each other's art. This is the very first time we're gonna see what's happening. Okay, so there are two Drawtectives-sonas characters. The first one is my character, Rebeckeronie. He's in his mid-20s, college dropout, turned professional ballerina. He's gay and gullible. 6'4" and slender, he has roomy eyes and an innocent smile. His skin and hair is very pink. And then your character, Nona Toxic, mid-20s, she/they. Fey creature who runs a maybe illegal flower cart of potentially deadly plants. Could be considered a dryad with sprite goblin combo. Grayish/pale blue skin with long floppy ears. Fashion is very power from Chainsaw Man plus streetwear. Short as heck, neutral colors and pops of red and sunflower yellow. She has very scruggly rat kid energy, but she also is the coolest bitch in town. Well, at least she thinks so. So now we get to see it.
Yeah!
Finally, after all this work.
Yeah, this is my time lapse that I did interpreting Nathan's character. So I'm gonna count us in and we'll get into it. 3, 2, 1, go! Okay, so I did a warm-up. That's just a random person there. I don't know who that is. But then I started, like, kind of just putting down my ideas for Nona because I had a stronger idea of who she was.
Oh, tattoos.
Yeah, I love a little tattoo. And I kind of wanted them to have, like, the sharp angle vibes, like, of a character who's definitely, like, maybe done a murder. And then once I got those out of my brain, I went over to drawing Daiquiri, and I know that I wanted, and I interpreted Daiquiri to be kind of, like you said, soft and gullible and sweet, and I looked up what the description of Remy meant for eyeballs, and I interpreted that as watery eyes. And I started to think about, okay, like, what's a daiquiri? And, like, like, it's a drink, and it's a fruity,
delicious
and
beverage for us to enjoy.
Moisturizing, hydrating, yeah. So I just plopped down some ideas, and, like, then I started, like, trying to do thumbnails, because I honestly didn't know what I wanted this composition to be, and I didn't know if I wanted to include, like, the Drawtectives in there, and so, like, this is one where I'm like, okay, maybe they're, like, investigating, and she's like, where did you hide the body? And he's like, I didn't hide the body, because I'm not a murderer.
Oh, that's so sweet. I love that.
Yeah, because the whole thing is that, like, Daiquiri's the fall guy. And so
Daiquiri
they think that
is
he's
the fall
involved.
guy. We had, like, a little discussion of kind of, like, what are their personalities? And I was like, I think Daiquiri definitely didn't do the murder, but you could frame Daiquiri for the murderer so easily.
So easily. So I really wanted to kind of get that sweet himbo energy. And so this one I ended up playing with a lot. I wanted it to be like she's indirectly giving him tips on how to murder, because in my brain, they have committed a murder, just not this one, but it's like not a big deal because it's not, you know.
I love they've committed a murder, but it's not this one, so they're on the defensive until they get cleared. Yeah. But she's also like, oh my gosh.
Okay, but how'd you do it? Like, can I take notes? Like,
I need to know. That was very impressive.
Yeah.
I love. Oh my gosh, your character is so cool. when my interpretation was very different. I love how you gave Daiquiri freckles, and I like your haircut better than my haircut. I kind of was like, yeah, I didn't really know what to do for his hair. I was like, I'm just gonna, you'll see it.
Okay,
but
okay.
When I was
That's a sneak
drawing, but when I was making the decision, I like how yours almost looks like a whipped cream or like a top of a dessert, and a daiquiri is kind of like a cocktail little thing. So that comes out, and then like a strawberry daiquiri freckles. I should have thought of that. That's really cute, and I'm gonna adopt that. Like I think the real reason I did this is just so I can get these good designs of your interpretation, so I can just give my little daiquiri a bit of a makeover.
We can share.
We can share. There's some, oh my gosh, where are they running from? What's happening?
So I ended up scrapping the original idea, and then I was like, I've been really trying to play with perspective and like really fun shit. And I think at this point I had been watching, I think I was watching a little bit of Mob Psycho at this point. So I was kind of in the manga big brain space for like, it's actiony, it's like a comic, and I was like, you know, like proportions don't matter, because I had a hard time breaking out from everything being very proportional and like, you know, so I wanted it to kind of be, they're running from something, like they kind of teamed up to be like, okay, if Daiquiri didn't do this, then who did? And he's like, I want to clear my name, and I trust this person to not get stabbed, so we're gonna go together. And then they're just like, I don't know, I put them in a hallway.
A hallway is great for perspective. We know where we are. And also, it's definitely, they're either fleeing from the scene of the crime or just the police officers. This is making them look more suspicious. I love, the tears in his eyes are so roomy. I like that description of wet, and I only interpreted that as like a little, like they're just glossy, they're just a little shiny, and so I love his tears, because I do think crybaby energy is perfect for Daiquiri.
big crybaby, baby.
I think that fits perfectly.
Baby girl, perhaps.
Oh yeah, sure.
Sweet little meow meow.
Mine was a little more, I don't know. My Daiquiri is a bit more of a twink, I guess, maybe.
Oh, fair.
He's very, I don't know. I interpreted college dropout to be like, he's happy.
Yeah.
He's chosen his happiness over depression.
Good for him.
I am very excited to see the fashion choices come out. You were very brave to delete your art.
Okay.
Oh no.
So that all happened really fast, and now it's gone.
Tell us what happened. Okay, so were you considering they're fleeing the actual devil? Were we in the pits of hell?
Sometimes it happens. But I started laying in the colors, and then I was like, the lines don't work. And I think this was where I decided to take a very, very long break. And then we ended up like, you know, life happened, and we had to kind of postpone this collab. And then I came back to it with fresh eyes, and I was like, you know what? I've been playing a lot with like Posca markers and like drawing in my sketchbook with like inks and stuff. And so I was like, what if I try to make the lines that are closer to us look thicker, and really like figure that out. And another thing about this drawing is that I realized I covered up a lot of things that could be character design choices. So here I am frantically trying to figure out how Daiquiri's hair works. One of the reasons I started over with the coloring was because I didn't like the combinations of colors I chose for him. And it's like, I was trying to find like a strawberry with green accents kind of blend, because I was literally looking at a picture of a strawberry daiquiri, and I was like, okay.
That's so valid.
So I kind of ended up going with this idea of like the top of his hair looking like a strawberry or like a dollop, and then having like leafy bits. So here's where I add the green, and I'm like, what if his roots are like green? Like
I think that's really smart.
Thank you.
I love that. And I really enjoy how much you've talked about this on your Twitter before, where you're like, I just want to have fun with art. I don't want to care about all of the BS. I don't want to care about all of the really stressful parts about what I think my art should be, or what I expect what people expect from my art. Like, it should just be for me and should enjoy the process. And I can just, I don't know, at least from the way it looks watching the video, it seems like a very chill, like, I don't know how the strawberry is gonna work, but I'm just gonna keep scribbling until I like it, which I think is nice. Like, it seems, was it enjoyable to do? Like,
oh yeah, like when I got back into it, this was the part where I was like, I had a bunch of free time and I was laying around like recovering from surgery. We'll get to that later, don't worry. And so I was just sitting on the couch with catfish in the background, and I was just like doodling for hours. Like, I didn't put any like pressure on it, because sometimes you're like, I don't want to spend too much time on a piece, but then sometimes you just have to let yourself like spend 6 hours on something to just get it out of your system. And you're like,
oh, good shoelace.
Good shoelace. Thank you. I love shoes. I love to draw shoes.
That was a good shoelace. Oh, I don't draw shoes. Your shoes put my shoes to shame. Mine are just blocks of colors.
I love shoes.
I love the Doc Martens. And good smoke. And good. Oh no, I'm being hit with too many good. Oh, you've broken my brain. Oh no, I'll never financially recover from these decisions. The texture, Rebecca.
I'm glad you like
the textures on these smokes are stupidly good. They're imbecilic. They're so valid that it's making me rethink okay, so the vibes, they are currently in danger in your piece. In my piece, they are actively like, we haven't gotten to this scene yet. We're in the inciting incident. Like, things. There is some continuity, because I think my piece definitely occurred first, which is funny because we're reacting to your piece first. But
it's true.
Nona and Daiquiri and mine, they're just at the beginning of this little journey of how much trouble they find themselves in. Whereas in yours, they've been investigating it. And there's definitely, I think you made this little shadow guy. I don't know if he's gonna come back at the end of the hallway. Does he come back?
I don't think he does. I think
okay.
It was a little bit scarier to not have someone there.
Yeah, you saw it in the video, so it was part of the art.
There. It's true.
Art. But they've definitely been framed for this murder. And maybe it was just supposed to be Daiquiri, but they both ended up getting involved with the framing, so they're both trying to clear their names. And they messed with the wrong illegal herbalist.
They sure did.
Coming for blood. It's just, I think the graphic quality of this piece is so interesting. Like, you've layered all of these amazing textures on the actual characters, and then you've decided to make the background so graphic. And I feel that's something a lot of times people don't do in illustration. Most of the time you have like the very textured watercolor backgrounds with very graphic characters. But I love this switch because it does keep that focal point. Like, we're really staring at them and they feel so real, and the background is so fun and quick. It kind of is like, you do the thing of, I just want to draw characters, screw the background. But in the process, you made the background so it does everything that we need to know. We know that, they're going. They're running. Oh my gosh, this is oh my gosh, amazing.
That's it. That's the piece.
That was beautiful. That's insane.
Yeah, I thank you. I'm really happy with it. Like, there was a rough part in there where I was like, I don't feel good about this, but I think, like, people talk about there's always an ugly phase when you're doing art, and sometimes, it's super worth it to get through that, or you just delete your art, and that's okay.
Yeah, that's also valid. You made the right decisions. I think oh my gosh, the depth is there, and then this implied movement is so masterful. I love it. I love the noise. I love
Thanks. I love noise. I love noise.
Me too. You're making me I I really need to make fan art of these characters again. This is something that I should have. I often do things and not realize the consequences to my actions, and it's like, oh, people might like these characters a lot and draw them, and so we have to. They're like, what's the official design? It's like something in between these these 4 drawings.
Nathan, we have to make a decision.
We have to make some decisions, and that's okay. I think that's fine. Because you're all, if you're watching this video, you've either come from my channel or you're about to head to my channel, because in my video, I did my interpretations, and so I didn't see any of these decision-making processes. And now I have to show Reb what I did.
I'm excited to see it.
How they got into this situation of running through the hall.
You put our characters in the situation.
Yeah,
you did this.
I was the inciting incident, and this is the climax. Like,
oh no,
we have the 2 most important parts of storytelling. Who cares about rising action? Throw it out. Oh, it's so good. Is this the other video?
This is the other video.
Wait, just play it really quick. Let's just look at it.
You just want to see it?
We'll just see it.
You just want to look at it?
I just want to look at it. I love the exploration of the characters. You're doing like a whole little sheet for them, which is so cute. Very valid.
After I like established the like composition, I realized that like I made decisions that when I got to the end, I wish I could change a little bit. And like, I think with the hair especially, I was like, now I have a solid idea of how I want the hair to work. So I had to draw it out so people would know what it was. Basically, what I ended up giving fashion-wise was like joggers and like a mesh, like slut t-shirt, basically.
Oh, I love that.
But I was also thinking like, good for him. Like, he's a ballerina. He's got to be able to move. He's probably like too tired and wants to be comfy all the time, and like so I gave him like a cute like the mesh t-shirt with a little like,
oh my gosh, boobs.
The bobs. It's backwards. I don't know.
Oh, bobs. No, that's perfect.
Bobs.
Let it.
I did give him a bob window.
So cute. I absolutely adore this. I think this is so valid. I've been really into ballerinas recently. I just think they're so cool. I don't know, they have these amazing poses that you do not get to draw, and I feel like we do so much anatomy all the time that it's nice to have a subject matter that is a little wackadoodle, and people don't actually know what it really looks like, so you can cheat a lot and just make different decisions with it. And so you definitely took street fashion to such a degree. My little guys are such cartoons that this is so I'm really excited to maybe incorporate some of these designs over, like fish them out, paste them together. It's like we're in Steven universe and the gems have to fuse, but they're both Steven. Spoilers.
And we have like one like glue stick and then a bunch of dry macaroni, and we just have to make it all stick, and we just go.
I miss
put it
macaroni
together.
art. That's so fun.
Me too.
Oh, and his little, I like the little tendril of hair. All of this is great. My piece is definitely the beginning. It is where it all started. And let's just say I made some different decisions. So
I'm excited to see them.
Yeah, I'm excited for you to see it too. So I guess without further ado, we're gonna jump into it.
Yeah.
In 3, in 2, in 1. Oh no, a dead man. Oh, where did he come from?
As a little creature myself, this is very, I love this. We've done it.
This is very funny.
Nathan, you cracked the code.
I cracked the code.
If you all are here and want to go see the other one, you should go there. I'm probably going to put a link on the screen because that's, I don't know, YouTubers do
Oh my
that,
gosh,
right?
On the screen? That's
on the
so
screen?
Impressive. What?
I actually don't know if YouTube will let me do that. I think
if
that's
it's
a limited
not,
feature.
It'll be in the descriction, or you'll just type it in. You're smart. I know you are, viewer.
You can figure it out.
You're so intelligent. But yeah, check out my video to get the full story. Ooh.
Yeah. Should we say what Drawtectives would be like? Go here.
Yeah, we can.
Hey, hey, if you're watching this, please watch Drawtectives. Get Drawfeed to 2 million subscribers.
That's
Thank you.
so right. Season 3 of Drawtectives is just around the corner, and Julia just released the most crazy little teeny tiny teaser for it. So what does that mean? I don't know, but I'm speculating.
I'm speculating. Yeah. So, yeah, thank you so much for hanging out, Nathan. It was great to have you. Where can the people find you?
You can find me at Nathan Longs here on YouTube. Hopefully my video will be in the description, like the link, or it'll be on the screen. But you can also find me on Twitter. I'm over there. It's also Nathan Longs. And definitely check me out on Patreon, where for just $4 you can have your name in my end credits. But anybody at any tier can request for like background characters to be drawn into my illustrations for my videos. So definitely consider checking it out.
That's
It's
cool.
my only source of income.
Wow, y'all can be a part of the videos. If you
Part
pay,
of the
like,
videos.
it's like, listen, just imagine if you had like one less like pack of Skittles a month. That's it. That's all
Just
you need
one
to
less.
do. Just one.
Yeah.
Just one.
Buy me that pack of Skittles.
Give it to Nathan.
And I'll forever be your best. And you get drawings. It's not even... You get so many cool things.
You get so many cool things. Support artists. Support Nathan.
Yeah. Thank you so much for having me on your channel. This was really cool.
This was
a fun collab. We should do it again sometime.
We should do it again sometime. This is great. It's fun to talk to people on the internet. Thank you all for watching. Major shoutouts to Nico Tan, Mir Valier, Silly Wizard 97, Rob Adair, Ed is everywhere, Mo, Robin Sassafras, Toucans, Tiefling Fen, Joanna Wren, Lovesick Like a Dog, Calvi Berry, Pinb, Kelly M, Catterday Night, and Casey Eats Pizza. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye!